What is up, guys? It's
TM
and Beth.
Welcome back to Talkin' Boosh, our video series that emulates a podcast format.
For this episode, we'll be talking bullshit about
Choose your own
adventure. We were not in sync there.
We were not in sync. That's fine.
Oops. It's okay.
I own 4 of these books, so there will potentially be 4 episodes. But for today's episode, we will be reading Inside UFO 5440.
Ooh. Aliens. Yes.
Yes.
The cool kinds, hopefully. If you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Yeah.
So, are you ready?
I'm so ready. I am an avid fan of aliens, actually.
Let's not get into that. Anyways, if you're listening at home, or wherever you are, get comfy, get a drink, get some snacks, and settle in for this spooky October tale.
In space too, apparently.
Are we ready?
Oh yes, Captain. Let's hear it.
It's your first trip on the Concorde, the supersonic jet airliner that crosses the Atlantic in 3 hours and 45 minutes. Fast.
That is very fast.
Right now, you're at 57,000 feet in mid-flight from New York to Paris.
Ew, French.
You look up from the magazine you've been reading as a voice comes over the loudspeaker. This is Captain Ravel speaking. We're about halfway across the Atlantic now, a latitude 54, longitude 40. We've just come onto a new course that will bring us over the coast of France in about 90 minutes. Those of you on the left side of the plane may be able to see the southern tip of Greenland.
Captain Ravel. Okay.
You glance out the window, hoping to see Greenland. Instead, you see a gleaming, white cylinder several times larger than the Concorde, but without wings, engines, or ports.
Damn.
Dun dun dun.
This is a glitch. Uh-oh.
The object, glistening in the early morning sunlight, is coming straight at you.
Oh, great.
Look! The white-haired man sitting next to you leans toward the window to get a better view. At what? Don't you see it? It's coming right at us. He opens his mouth to answer, but says nothing. Because you are no longer there.
What? Sir, put me back, please.
We disappeared.
Yeah. And also, that old guy, do better next time.
We really said, peace out.
See ya. We were like,
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
We said, DB Cooper, bye.
Alrighty.
Okay. Though there is no one in the room, you speak out in a loud voice. Return me to Earth! You have no right to hold me prisoner! The only law is the law of the UTY. Again, the voice seems to be inside your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where all the voices come from.
Usually.
When it speaks this time, a whole wall dissolves before your eyes.
Damn.
A moment later, you find yourself floating through the air, drawn by some mysterious force along a curving passageway.
What if it's just Jesus? Like, what if we just died and we're in heaven now?
This is what heaven's like.
Yay. The voices.
In the dim yellow light, you can make out human figures sitting right in front of you on thin white mats are a girl with long black hair and a slender blonde boy. I ship it.
Yeah. Why not?
Their legs are crossed and their arms are folded in front of them. They seem to be meditating.
Cool.
Odd, okay. You are excited to find other human beings, yet you suddenly feel very tired. You want to sleep. Maybe you'll be able to think better when you wake up.
Honestly,
Who enters a situation like this and goes, I'm a nap.
nap time. But like that
Nap
is me every single time I'm doing my homework, and I'm like, I'm kind of tired. I'm just gonna sleep and do this in the morning.
I've done so much work today. I need a little nap.
Yeah.
And then you don't wake up for another 7 hours and you're like, well, oopsies.
Oopsie doopsie. It's okay.
Okay, our options are, if you lie down to sleep, turn to page 5. If you fight off the urge to sleep and try to wake up the others, turn to page 16. And if you decide to explore elsewhere, turn to page 8.
Interesting.
What should we do?
Well, I'm just gonna say, we're not a bunch of babies. We're not gonna take nap timey at the daycare. Like, I don't care about those two people. Who cares?
Who cares?
They are not my
They're on
children.
their own. Every man for themselves.
Literally. I'm sorry. I'm going on an adventure. Like, goodbye.
So what we doing?
I'm voting for adventure time.
Yes, let's go explore. That's what we like to do here.
Yeah.
At TM and Beth.
You
Okay,
know it.
page 8. Oh, I don't like how this is looking. Okay. Uh-oh. This is a terrible word choice. You grope along the wall of the cavern-like chamber, seeking a door or a passageway to another part of the ship. What do the UTY masters want of you? Why did they have to pick you out of 4 billion people in the world? You shall not leave the chamber of the earth, people. Once again, the voice you hear is not a voice at all, but a thought directly entering your brain. What if we're just like schizophrenic and having a moment?
We're just, this is just your average Tuesday, I guess.
Yeah, meanwhile, the people on the plane are just watching us talk to nothing. Just imagine being in a plane and all of a sudden some child just starts yelling, "Return me to Earth! You have no right to hold me prisoner!"
Why did they talk like a monarch? And also 4 billion people on Earth? How long ago was this? Guys.
Probably the 80s, I think.
Jeez,
I think these
why did
books
we
are
duplicate?
like quite
So bad.
old. Okay, well, I don't want to say the 80s is old. Apologies. Yeah, 1982.
Yeah, I mean, that's 40 years.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Press against the wall on your left. This time another voice is speaking. A real voice! You cautiously touch the wall. Instantly it dissolves. There, hovering in the air, is a blue-gray form shaped like a human, but fuzzy and indistinct like a patch of very thick fog. You can help us, the creature speaks from somewhere within its vapors. Mouthless head? Okay.
Ooh.
My name is Inkyu, captive from Allegra. How do you know my language, you ask? Think how much you can learn in 800 Earth years. That's how long I've been prisoner on this ship. That's not boding well for us.
No. But you could live forever on this ship, so, like, maybe it's okay.
True, maybe.
Maybe it's immortal time. I'm okay with it.
How could I help you, you ask? I have no power. Inkyu holds out a tiny statue. It has taken me hundreds of years to make this. It is an idol that the UTY masters, the rulers of this ship, believe will lead them to Ultima, the planet of paradise. They will follow the orders of whomever holds it. If that person is a human being, I am not, but you are. So take it. But you must promise me this. If you get control of this ship, you will take me to my home planet. You think a moment and say, before I decide to promise you anything, tell me, would I be able to reach Ultima? Oh, why are we thinking very selfishly here?
Yeah, guys, please. We'd be
I just
nice
want to go
here.
home.
Literally,
Come
like,
on.
I want to go to Paris.
You cannot reach it by choosing what to do, says Inkyu. Before you can ask him what he means, you hear the voice inside your brain. Follow the amber lights back to the chamber of the earth, people. Do not talk. Do not take anything with you. Go and take this, but only if you will keep your promise. Inkyu presses the idol towards you.
Whoa.
We have a choice here. Are you ready?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
We can take the idol, or we can leave the idol. Do we want to rule this ship, or do we want to be basic bitches? is essentially our choices here.
This is our choices here. And I think I know the answer to that one.
We're taking it.
Taking the idol, yeah. We're out of here.
Okie dokes. You take the idol and start down the passageway. Following the moving amber lights, the object in your hand seems to be a statue of a human head, a strangely distorted head. Suddenly the lights grow brighter. You can see the idol more clearly. It looks like one of the mysterious stone statues erected in ancient times by the inhabitants of Easter Island.
Oh my god.
Lore.
Yeah, that was crazy. What?
But you have no chance to think further. The voice of the UTY sounds in your brain. Lie down and sleep now. You want to resist, but you feel drowsy. Very drowsy. You lie down and doze off, wondering, what good is this idol? What powers does it have? How will it get you home?
Man.
We're going all the way to page 54. That concerns me.
Damn.
Okay,
We got some of that good melatonin, though. That's right. Yeah. Snooze.
Okay. You awaken to find yourself in another room. Floating in midair are 3 glowing, pulsating spheres. Your skin tingles. Your hair stands on end. You have disobeyed the UTY. You will be sent to Somo to sleep for 1 billion years.
Awesome.
Great. Love that.
Sounds good. Honestly,
I
love
would take 1 billion years sleep at this point, honestly.
that. Yeah, I need it, guys.
So it is these highly charged forms that have been transmitting thoughts into your brain. The UTY masters. You hold up the idol and thrust it towards the glowing forms. Instantly, they glide toward the floor. Their lights dim. The chamber is filled with a low whistling sound. You are the key. You can lead us to Ultima. Command, and we shall follow.
Oh.
Slay.
Yeah.
We are the master of this ship now.
Girl boss.
As these words ring inside your brain, you realize the idol does have power. The UTY think that you can lead them to Ultima, the planet of paradise. You want to ask them to take you to Earth, but you remember that you promised Inkyu to return him to his home planet.
Is this like a romance? Because, like, Inkyu
Oh my
sounded...
God. We're a child.
Oh, are we?
Get your head out of the gutter.
Are we
Jeez.
Jeez.
Yes, these are children's books, Bethany.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I always forget
This is
that.
not a steamy YA novel romance, okay?
Yeah, okay,
Unfortunately, that's not the journey we're on here, okay?
Not today, but that's okay. That's alright.
Not today. If you want that, go to Wattpad.
Mm-hmm.
How long will it take us to reach Alara, you ask? 16 years.
Awesome.
You feel a sinking feeling. 16 years and 16 more to return to Earth. 32 years on this spaceship. This will be your fate if you keep your promise to Inkyu.
Ooh.
I mean, who doesn't want the fame of coming back as a 32-year-old man? Well, I guess you'd be a little bit more like 36-year-old
like,
man.
Yeah, 4. This kid's just 4. He's like, okay, sure.
And being like, hi, I'm back. I just, like, went to space for a little bit because I was abducted.
Honestly, that is how you do it. You get so famous.
We are loyal people here. We're not gonna, like...
No.
We're not
my
going
bro
to break up this Inkyu ship, okay?
Yeah.
It's
We heart
whatever.
Inkyu.
Let's just pretend that we're not a child.
Mm-hmm.
So, we can keep our promise to Inkyu and order the UTY to take the spacecraft to Alara, or we can decide not to worry about him and order the UTY to take us directly to Earth.
Oh. I think we should keep our promise.
Yeah, because, like, what happens in this story if we decide to just go back to Earth immediately, then our life goes unchanged. We just spent a couple hours in a spacecraft and then we go home.
That's boring.
That's boring.
No.
Or we could live in space traveling, and 32 years to kill, we're gonna make friends.
Yeah.
There's 2 other humans here, you know. So
They're
maybe
bros.
we'll fall in love with that girl.
Mm-hmm.
and become besties with the guy, and he cannot steal our woman or we'll kick him into space.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's a good idea.
I think that's a good idea. Plus,
Yeah.
we're going back pages, which is a good
Ooh,
sign.
That's a good sign. Okay.
Never mind, it's a terrible sign.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
You check with the computer. The ship has steadied on course for Alara. You can hardly believe it. First you were a helpless prisoner. Now you are in control of a galactic spaceship.
Uh-huh.
During the long voyage to Alara, you learn about the strange and wonderful alien life forms on board. The UTY have made millions of video recordings of life on Earth. You learn how to retrieve them from the computer and spend much of your time watching them on 3-dimensional playback. Wow.
I want to know what kind of videos we're watching here. Guys, what are we
Can
filming?
they teach us their their ways? I want to know how to make 1 billion videos that quickly. Come on.
jeez.
You see movies and plays, witness all the battles, the adventures, and the great events of human history, and learn far more about Earth life than you would in any school in the world. You worry about losing so many years of your life, but you know that the UTY have many powers, so you order them to keep you from growing any older.
Yeah.
Babes,
what?
I'm never leaving. I'm never leaving.
Yeah, no, this is my home now. This sounds great.
From then on, you feel better knowing that though you will have to spend 32 more years in space, you will return to Earth with your whole life ahead of you, with knowledge of the universe possessed by no other human being who ever lived.
Yeah. Honestly, and plus...
The end.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. We can start over. It's cool.
Yeah. But, like, I feel like we made the right decision because your first 30 years of your life is gonna suck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're just working.
You don't even need to go to
money.
university anymore. You're
No,
just, like,
yeah.
a genius.
You're just smart. You know everything. Like,
You know
this guy is
everything.
fine. And when he gets back, he can make, like, an awesome YouTube channel. Like, come on. This guy's set for life.
He's set for life.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And most importantly, we didn't betray Inkyu.
No, yeah. I hope we brought Inky with us.
Hopefully.
Oh my god, it's like a little trope where we get back to Alara and Inky's like, I don't want to leave you. And we're like, alright, let's go to Earth. And then he's just our
Alright,
alien friend.
peace.
See ya.
But the only sad thing is that this child, who had a mommy and a daddy, now is returning to their parents being very old and possibly dead.
Yeah. That's upsetting. But where was the
The
mommy and
children's
the
book's
daddy?
not gonna mention that part now, is it?
Yeah. Where's the mommy and the daddy at the beginning? Like, why is this kid just, like, on a plane by himself?
That's a good point.
Hmm.
That's a great point.
Mommy
Who
and
sends their
daddy?
child on a plane
Yeah.
alone?
Literally. It's ridiculous.
Anyways, so we're gonna start back at the beginning now.
Uh-huh.
Do we still want to explore and see what happens if we don't help Inkyu? Or do you want to do an entirely new path?
Let's do a new path, because I kind of want to see what happens if we try to wake these people up, because these sound like cool characters.
Oh yeah,
That-
the other humans? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So, to recap, we are now back at the random white void that we were sent to, where the people are sleeping. So now we're going to try and wake them up. Were they sleeping, though? I think they were just, like, meditating. Anyways, let's see what happens. You shake the boy. He stirs, opens an eye, and then slowly gets to his feet. My name is Ingmar, he says. I'm glad to see you. You're the first new Earth person in over 50 years. How were you captured? This child is, like, over 50 years old.
Damn.
I guess just nobody ages here.
Yeah, I guess not. Huh.
I was on an airplane, and I saw this huge spaceship coming, and then somehow they took me aboard. It was the same with me, says Ingmar, only it happened more than 3 centuries ago.
What?
Okay.
Airplane?
Long before airplanes were invented on Earth. How do you know what an airplane is, then?
This guy's dumb.
Okay. I was working on my father's farm in Sweden. There was a tremendous thunder and lightning storm. I ran for the barn, and next thing I know, here I was.
Oh. He got zapped. Damn.
300 years? Has
Bro.
anyone escaped in all that time?
This
You
guy
ask?
should be fossilized. What is going on?
Ingmar puts a hand on your shoulder.
Oh.
Things are getting spicy. I'm afraid not. This ship is controlled by the UTY Masters. They collect specimens of the most intelligent species in the galaxy. This is the chamber of the Earth people. Other chambers contain creatures from other planets.
Oh, interesting. Sounds like a little zoo.
We're
That's
zoo
terrifying.
creatures.
We're zoo creatures. Cute.
Is there any way to see the rest of the ship? Sometimes we can move about, but we can never be sure when. You may find that you can do things here with your mind that you could have only do with your hands on Earth. Or, if you have the right kind of mind, and you stand by the forward wall, and you think hard enough, you may gain entrance to the chamber beyond it. But what would happen to you, I cannot say. I have never been willing to take the chance.
Okay, so we gotta
We have a
think real hard.
choice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We can either try to get into this chamber and see what happens, or we can try and wake up the girl.
Oh. Oh, yeah, the girl. Oh my god. Why? Yeah, let's wake up the girl, because, like, we're just gonna leave? I don't know.
Okay,
And
peace,
plus,
bye.
like, we gotta use our smart minds. I don't know if we were, like, mentally capable of that. I'm
No.
not. There's no way, guys.
Okay. You touch the girl. Okay. Where? Okay then.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa,
Guys.
slow down there.
What is this, Wattpad? Come on.
She stirs, then sits up, rubbing her eyes. She looks at you curiously for a moment, then says, I'm glad you're here. I'm Kim Lee. You know my language? Kim Lee stands up, stretches, and looks intently into your eyes. Language is no problem here. We have hundreds of years to learn.
Oh.
You're hundreds of years old? I was collected 475 years ago.
Damn.
According to the reign of the Emperor Chang Ti, I was a princess. But here, that means nothing. That's so sad.
That's equality
I was a
for
princess,
all.
but here, I mean nothing.
Yeah, equality for all, I guess.
Cool.
Cool.
But you look only a few years older than I do. Kimberly smiles. The UTY Masters stopped our aging process, so I have not grown up, but I have learned more than I would in a dozen lifetimes on Earth. How long have you been sleeping? It was just a short nap, about 25 Earth days.
I wish.
25 Earth days?
I hope that's me one day. Please.
Me too. Put me in that coma right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
We're going so far into the further
roll.
pages. Okay. You talk with Kim Lee for a long time. Somehow you feel sure that she and you will be good friends. How good.
Okay.
Is there any chance for us to escape? You finally ask. Kim Lee places a hand on your shoulder.
Damn.
We are like butterflies in a net, captured by the UTY Masters. Soon, very soon, the Rockma will leave the Earth for its home planet. Ra, your new home, hundreds of light years away. We shall never see Earth again.
I mean, slide.
Sick. Earth sucks.
Yeah, this is good. I like it.
I've gotta get out of here, you cry. I want to meet the UTY Masters. Maybe they will listen to me.
Take me to your manager.
I want to see your manager. Kimley shrugs. I could show you how to come face to face with the UTY. I must warn you, though, no one has tried it. No one who has tried it ever returned. The reading was not strong there. We have a choice. If you decide to meet the UTY face to face, we can do one thing. We can do that. Or
Awesome. Okay.
we could decide to leave Kim Lee and explore elsewhere on the ship. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Last time we came face to face with the UTY Masters, they almost damned us to a billion-year sleep. But this time, we know that the only reason why they didn't do that was because we had the statue, but we don't have that this time. So we have pre-knowledge now. I must say we don't face them because I think that means we're gonna go sleep.
Yeah.
So let's leave our new girlfriend and go explore.
Like, as much as I would love to take a billion years and just nap, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, this is a predicament. We're back with InQ.
Oh, great.
Well, now we can see what the other options were. Okay. Again, we grope the wall.
Again, groping.
Blah, 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 blah. We meet InQ. We ask him how we can help him. Yada, yada, yada. So do we take the idol or do we leave the idol?
We took it last time, right? I guess we should leave it.
Leave it this time. So we're going to page 18.
Well, it's a good page.
Okay. You leave InQ and his idol and follow the small amber lights that float ahead, guiding you along the long curving passageway. Purple tinted white walls arch around you like an interior of an enormous seashell. The passageway spirals upward and broadens into a circular room. There, hovering in the air, is another alien the size of a small bear. Its oval head looks like an enormous egg standing on end, and its body seems... Humpty Dumpty?
Bro, they're just dissing this guy.
And its body seems to be nothing more than the joining point of 4 tentacle arms and 4 spiny legs. Ew.
Damn.
It has huge green eyes, almost no nose, and a long, expressive mouth that extends almost from the top to the bottom of its head. Of its hard, shiny face. Are you telling me that this is an egg-like vertical structure with one long opening from the top to the bottom? Am I picturing that correctly?
Hold on a second. See, I like to use my imagination, and my imagination is giving me something
I think this alien is vaginal in appearance.
Oh no! This guy. You know what? That's good. Good for him.
Cool. As you shrink back, the creature laughs. You're one of us, it says. My name is Quali. The creature holds out a tentacle. Cautiously, you allow it to take your hand and its warm, rubbery grip. Ugh, gross.
That's nasty, I'm not gonna lie. Ugh.
What planet were you collected from, Quali? The planet Karam, of the star Akbar, 38 light years from your planet Earth. How does everyone know where I am? Are humans just that recognizable? They're like, ugh, it's a human. Disgusting.
Ew. They have like I don't know, a compass.
Honestly, that's my thought process every time I see one anyways, so I don't blame them.
Yeah, maybe we are the aliens. Maybe the aliens were the friends we made along the way.
Maybe we're lizard people from outer space.
Yeah. We are InQ. Oh my god. So.
Do you know what they plan to do with us?
Oh.
Speaking in a low voice, as if afraid of being overheard, Quali says, The rulers of this ship, the UTY, have been investigating Earth for hundreds of years. They believed that Earth was the key to reaching the sublime planet of Ultima. Now, they have decided to look elsewhere. In only a few days, the Rockmar will leave this solar system, and you and I, all the other captives, will be placed in the zoo of the imperishable planet of Ra. You were correct.
I called it. Oh my
god.
Honestly,
psychic.
I'm not judging, but they're exhibitionists. Maybe, I don't know.
I feel like being in a zoo for aliens would be so fun. I would just like be in my little cage. I'd like twerk up a show for them.
Yeah, honestly,
I'd, like,
we
dance.
would have a good time.
We'd have a good time.
Yeah, good time in the cage. As long as I'm fed, I don't really care. Yeah.
I know, free meals, free housing. I'm in.
Yeah, I have all my fans. I'll have concerts.
Undivided attention. Yes, please.
Yeah, you do like a handstand and they go crazy. Like,
They
it's
take
so easy.
many pictures.
Yeah. I'm a star.
Then is there any way I can escape to Earth, you ask? Quali is silent for a moment. Then he says, I cannot promise anything, but I can show you the way to the Forbidden Chamber.
Oh.
I don't know what's there, but it has something to do with time. I would not dare go there, but it could be your only chance.
Damn.
Do we go to the Forbidden Chamber, like we're in Harry Potter, or do we find some other way to escape?
Huh. I feel like we
I
should
say
go...
YOLO.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we should just go crazy. Who cares?
Just go crazy.
Just go crazy, yeah.
Okay.
Honestly,
if we die,
we die.
I blame you, the listener.
Yeah, I know. It's all your fault.
Okay. Quali points to a wall at the forward end of the chamber. Press against that wall, and you'll be able to walk right through it. Good luck.
Oh.
You press against the wall. It yields to the weight of your body as though made of cotton. You pass through, and it forms again behind you, a solid and smooth steel. Sit down or you may fall over, a voice says.
Oh.
You look around, but to your amazement, there is no one in the room except a small child. Hardly more than a baby. Oh. Boss baby, is this you?
He's just like, yo, hi.
You sit next to the child and gaze into his large brown eyes. Oh, that sounds adorable.
Yeah. Cute little child.
You're just a baby, you say. Yet you can talk? You must be older than you look. I was once a full-grown man, the baby replies. But this is the time reversal chamber, the UTY's greatest invention. Here, time runs backward. In 18 months, I will no longer exist, because I will not have been born. Does that mean that now I'll grow younger, too? Indeed, you're right, the baby replies. However old you are, that's how long it will be until you're born. I will be born much sooner than you. Then you will be all alone. This sucks.
Yeah.
Great. What will happen to you after you are born? I will not exist. How awful. I suppose so. The baby says, but it will be no worse for me than it was for you before you were born. There's always a chance that my life will start again sometime in the past. Maybe I will become a father. And then, when he is born, I will become his father.
What is this?
That's trippy.
That's...
Is there no way out of here, you ask? None. Except, you could try walking through the portal.
Oh.
But if you try, you may be for a moment in 2 times at the same time. Or, what is worse, 2 places at the same time. This baby's lost his mind.
Guys, I think this baby is a little, he's decomposing.
Our options are, we can risk escape, or decide to stay and hope for a better chance to escape.
I'm sorry, if I hang out with this baby for 5 more minutes, I might punt it. Like, he's going back to his fetal stage immediately. I'm sorry.
Okay, we are going to try to escape. Oh, lovely.
Good.
You fling yourself through the portal, hoping to get through fast enough to avoid being in 2 places at once. But as your legs run forward, your head and shoulders are wrenched behind you in a whirlpool of time. Moving backward at the same time forward, you are swept into eternity. And you can't see, but I can see as a picture of our bodies split in half.
Awesome! Oh my god. So
The end. We died.
Awesome. That was a good ending. I love that one. For the listeners, it was crazy. It looked like half of our body was just like running. The other half was like, yo! It was just not attached. It was great.
Our legs kept moving, but our body was like, whoa, wait for me.
Hold it. Yeah.
So, should we go back and try that last question again and see what happens if we stay there, or start over entirely?
I think we should see what happens if we stay with the weird baby.
Okay. So, if we decide to stay and hope for a better chance to escape, Life is pleasant in the reversal chamber. There is much to learn and do. Games, video screens, computers, but each day you watch the baby grow smaller and smaller. At the age of 4 months, it can no longer talk. Its mouth and vocal cords are no longer sufficiently developed. For a while, it gestures helplessly. Then it can only thrash around like a newborn baby. One day, the UTY robots come and place the baby in a glass-walled box. The box is like an incubator, and you realize that the baby has no longer been born. Now it must have the special protection it would have inside a mother's womb. For 9 months, the baby grows smaller and smaller until one day the robots remove the baby incubator. What could have happened to it? Is it growing again in another universe? If so, is it the same person or someone else? Now you are totally alone, unaware that each day you are growing smaller and younger. The day is coming when you too will not yet have been born. You will no longer exist. You can only hope that at some time in the past you will die once more and so begin life again. The end. That was trippy.
First of all, that sounds like an awesome plan B. Like, that sounds cool. I want to do that.
Reincarnation? Sick.
Sounds good.
I think we have time to do one more story.
Yeah,
and
let's do it.
Possibly, like, different endings depending on how quickly we die. Anyways,
We'll see.
So starting completely over,
Mm-hmm.
do we want to still wake people up this time or see what happens if we sleep? It's the only option we haven't picked.
Let's do that then, yeah. I'll take a snooze.
The moment you lie down, you fall asleep. Thoughts stream through your unconscious mind. When you are happy, you will be good. You will be happy when you are good. Okay.
Sounds good.
You sit up. Something is in your hair. There is a band around your head. It feels hard to the touch, yet strangely comfortable. What is this? Does it have something to do with the strange thoughts running through your head? As you start to pull off the band, you feel a sharp pain in your head. When you take your hand away, you feel as happy, as contented as you have ever been. Don't tell me this is like a drill in the head situation.
Oh my god, no.
Because that's disgusting.
That's narsed. No thank you.
No thank you.
Yeah.
If we still try to take the band off, that's one of our options. Or we could leave it on and see what happens.
Ah, man. So half of me wants to rip my head open. The other half of me is like, that's just, no.
Well, okay, because I feel like this band is giving us mind control.
Oh.
So I feel like if we leave it on, whatever, like, option that gives us might be fine, or it might not be the best storyline. So I feel like we should try and take it off, see what happens.
Yeah, let's just see what happens.
You rip off the band, but your head is instantly racked with a terrible blinding pain. Oh, I'm scared. You throw the band across the chamber. The pain eases. You can see again. If only you could find a way to escape. Wailing musical sounds fill your ears. The wall of the far end of the chamber dissolves into thin air. You see a long passageway ahead. You run down it. You see a whirling gray figure ahead of you. An alien!
Oh,
Could it be trying to escape too? It swoops into a narrow tunnel. You follow as fast as you can. At the far end of the tunnel, you see a silver structure shaped like a giant clam. Could it be a spacecraft? The alien opens a hatch and climbs inside.
Oh my god. Are we gonna escape? Holy.
This may be your chance. You follow the creature through the hatch inside. You find the alien is just a few feet away from you. It looks like a big, half-deflated ball. But with rows of eyes and mouths that remind you of portholes on a ship. It must have at least 7 or 8 legs with branches or roots of some of which seem to serve as arms, hands, flippers, and antennas.
What's
sick?
Aliens and like kind of looking like genitals. What's going on here, guys?
You watch in amazement as the alien touches various instruments with its many tentacled arms.
Ugh.
Then it turns some of its eyes on you. You, an earthling, aren't you? The creature speaks from the mouth closest to you. Yes, I am, you stammer. Who are you? Call me Mappo.
I thought you were gonna say call me mommy. I was like, whoa. Okay, Mr. Ball.
This is my last chance to escape, and there's only one place for me to go. Before I gave it a female voice, whoops. Before he can continue, the hatch closes, and you feel a jolt so violent that you go out like a light.
Oh, okay.
Sick.
It just sounds awesome.
I'd love to go out like a light. How many times are we gonna make those jokes? Can you tell we're uni students struggling? Anyways.
I slept maybe 7 hours the past 48 hours. Maybe 7.
That's rough. Okay. Slowly you wake up. Your head is spinning. Your body aches. You are still in the spacecraft, but it's bobbing up and down. You look through the portholes. There is water in all directions. You must be on an Earth ocean. The alien Mappo is still next to you. The hatch cover flips open. Water gushes in. Suddenly Mappo strings out into the ocean. No, don't tell me this is not an alien. No, my fear of the ocean is scaring me right
now.
No. If this is a human ocean, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Anyways, through the hatch you can see a grimy white fishing trawler. It's only a few hundred yards away, but the spacecraft is sinking fast. There's no time to waste. You take a deep breath and dive through the hatch into the cold, rough sea. A wave smacks you in the face. Then Mappo is lifting you on his back. Safely above the waves, the trawler has turned towards you. Wet and shivering, you wave frantically. 2 fishermen on the front deck are pointing. They wave back. I am afraid the Earth people may kill me, Mappo says. I must hide in the oceans of Earth so as not to be seen by them. This is horrifying.
That's so sad.
Y'all can't see what it looks like, but it essentially looks like a log with like branches coming off of it that are like its arms, but it's like meant to look like it's not a log.
Ew.
And it's got eyes all over it. If I saw
God.
this in the ocean, I think I would get on a spaceship and leave.
Yeah, it looks like a ground patty, like a beef burger, and you know those like flippers for like patties and pancakes? It just looks like those stuck in the patty.
It's like 17 humans mashed together.
Yeah.
With like twigs sticking out of them.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, well that's disturbing. Anyways, the trawler is slowing to come alongside. One man is getting ready to throw you a rope. Is that a dolphin? He yells. I must dive now, says Mappo. Don't, come with me, you say. Can I trust the Earth people, or will they harm me? He asks.
Well,
we've already been over this. Humans suck.
Yeah, we harm our own. I think.
Do we want to say you can trust them, or should we tell them that we can't promise that he'll be well treated?
I think we should tell him the truth. I feel bad for this guy.
You tell Mappo not to worry, that he can trust. Oh, that's not the option I picked. What?
Oh, no.
Okay. I can't promise that you will be treated well, you say to Mappo. Some Earth people might want to harm you. You interrupt yourself to catch a rope thrown from the ship as Mappo calls. I'm your friend, you turn to answer, but only in time to see him dive beneath the waves. 2 fishermen pull you aboard. Others lean over the rail looking for the alien. What was that? Was it a sea lion? That was the weirdest looking thing I ever saw.
Damn.
They're all talking at once. When you tell them that the creature was an alien life form, most of them shake their heads in disbelief. A few days later, when you reach home, your family and friends are relieved to see you alive and well. They are eager to hear your adventure, but when you tell them everything that happened, not one of them believes your story.
Aww.
In the years ahead, you hear about fishermen who claim to have seen a strange creature with rows of eyes and mouths. Some of them say it's a monster, which has survived from prehistoric times. Others say it's as friendly as a dolphin. You are glad to know that Mappo is alive. You hope that someday Somehow, someday, you'll see them again.
Aw,
The end.
that's adorable.
Well, I think we got at least 5 endings in there.
Yeah.
That's pretty successful, you know?
Yeah, we died, we cried, we turned into babies, like,
Wow, that
I
was
didn't
really an
think you-
adventure.
yeah. What?
What happened?
I don't even know anymore. I'm confused. All I gotta
Let's
say, Mappo.
debrief.
Yeah.
Who do we ship with the most? This is the talking bullshit part of this episode,
True.
okay?
I'm not gonna say Mappo because Mappo is kind of like a father figure.
Same with Kim Lee. I know she
Yeah.
was like supposed to be like looks like our age, but she was very motherly.
Yeah. That one alien dude from one of the
Inkyu?
first. Inkyu, yeah.
Thank you.
Inkyu.
Kind of has my heart, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Also, I have a picture of what he looks like. I just never said anything. So, imagine someone tried to draw a person with ink or like a pen, but just used like hash lines, like lines
Yeah.
to make out the bodily figure of a person. So it doesn't really have a face. It's more of like
A figure.
static person, you know?
It kind of slays. I'm
No
not gonna lie.
physical form, but that means we're only falling in love with the personality, which is the
Yeah.
part that matters.
And like, yeah, we fall in love with the soul. Who cares if it's hash lines? It's okay.
Who cares if he's butt ugly?
Who cares? He's so nice. Oh man.
But yeah,
Well, can I
I-
say
that was an adventure.
that
For
was
real. We chose our own adventure.
yeah. Oh my god.
What was your favorite ending?
I gotta say, the baby one kind of made me giggle a little bit. It was pretty funny.
That was really complex. My brain hurt.
Yeah, like what is this?
The whole
Psychology?
like, if he returns to his fetal form, he's gonna be reborn somewhere else. I was like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, it's literally just Boss Baby. Like, what is going
Yeah.
on?
I think my favorite ending was when we got split in half.
Oh, that was
that
pretty
was
awesome.
fun.
Yeah, I like that one too. Man, I kinda wish I had
Anyways,
good time.
that's it for this week.
Yeah, this week. We had a great time. We had an adventure with our friends, Mappo and the rest.
And Inkyu
And Inkyu.
and Ingmar, I think that was his name, and Kim Lee.
Kim
What a
Lee.
cast of characters. you
Yeah.
know?
And every single one of them, I would give a kiss to. But that's a different story for a different day.
So I think these podcasts are going to be posted bi-weekly. That's what we're going to aim for. So look out for another episode
Coming
2
up.
weeks from now.
Mhm.
But yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, if you
Or
made it this-
listening, I guess.
Yeah, they used their ears this time. Well, gotta say,
Well,
peace out.
peace.